why it took God 4,000 years from Adam to design a plan of redemption. 4,000 years planning something that was going to take one day. The salvation story did not take 33 years. The salvation story took one day, 24 hours. We were just waiting for a kiss from Judas. And it started at 3 a.m. And by 3 p.m. we were done. He says, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani. Listen, the guy at 3 p.m. said, it is finished. At 3 p.m., 12 hours, the redemption story was done. But do not forget that this thing that was done in 12 hours was knitted and planned for 4,000 years. He brings in guys and they don't play it quite. They say, David comes, we say, this is the guy. David sleeps with Bathsheba. We're like, he's not the guy. Then we say, then Samson comes and the guy has power. We say, this is the deliverer of Israel. And as the guy is about to deliver Israel, Delilah, Tebeheto Savaya, we say, Moses comes in, we say, this must be the guy. The guy comes in, 10 miracles, speaks to Pharaoh. To what now he makes a prophecy. For God shall raise unto you a prophet like unto me. Obey ye him when he cometh. So you're not the guy. He keeps on bringing in guys. We're like, this must be the guy. Then we are there. And Elijah. We are like, the guy has come. To what now the guy says, if I be a man of God. 450 prophets of Baal and Asherah. He says, I'm going to show you that the God of heaven is the real God. Let fire come down from heaven. Wah! We're like, This is the guy. As a matter of fact, the guy refuses to die. He flies in heaven. Wah! No traffic jam. Sweet. Guy is in heaven. We're like, I think I have to say, he's not the guy. Gabriel come. Now the Gabriel. Gabriel starts like this. I am Gabriel, which standeth in the presence of God. We're like, Akarese, mama. And then he's speaking to a guy called Zachariah. He says, there's a guy going to be born to you. Make sure he does not touch anything. Just wine. Don't. And name him John. The guy is born. While the guy is preaching, the guy is consecrated. He's not drinking anything. He's not eating anything. As a matter of fact, he's drinking wild honey and eating locusts. The locusts that Moses cast out of Egypt, they found the guy in the wilderness. The guy, he was the devourer of the devourer. Mahadi Yadabaida. We are thinking this guy must be the Christ. This guy is weird. The voice of the guy was so amplified that he did not have to leave the wilderness. Men found him in the wilderness from Jerusalem. We are saying this must be the guy. We say, are you the guy? He said, there is one which cometh after me. Gabriel comes to a woman who was getting married. This one, he doesn't talk about food. He doesn't talk about drinks. He said, just call him Emmanuel. He will save his people. One day while John the prophet is in the wilderness, the guy enters. And John says, behold, the Lamb of God that taketh away the sin of the world. And he says, do you remember the one I told you that when this guy stands before me, I'm not even worthy to untie the latchets of his shoes? That is the guy.